Hello, my name's James Matthews Paul. I'm very pleased to be here with PrintingNews.com at EXPO 2016. Joining me right now is Kevin Horey, your VP and General Manager for Workflow and Solutions at Xerox. Is that right?
That's right, James.
Kevin, thanks for coming to talk to me. I'm particularly interested in the latest software that Xerox has on offer that you're showing here at EXPO. Give me a little bit of a helicopter view of what Xerox has been doing to innovate with software at the moment.
Well, great, yeah. So we're real excited to be at Graph, and so we have our usual suite of workflow offerings, and what our primary mission is drive jobs and pages to our production print engines, and we do that by automating the process for our customers. So the more jobs they can push through the shop, the happier they are, the more profit that they make, because silence is not golden in the printing industry. You never want to hear or not hear those presses running, right? So that's our job, is really to enable pages, automate the process, take the touches out, because when humans touch jobs, we make mistakes and we cost money and rework. So that's really the primary mission of our workflow software, to drive the jobs to our print engines. And so we do that with products like FreeFlow Core. We do that with products like our Xerox BI suite. So it really depends on what type of jobs you're working on, but we've got solutions for all types of printers. Big, large, you name it, everyone in between.
Okay, so just going to pick up on one of the products you mentioned there, which is FreeFlow Core 5.0, and obviously the sister product, FreeFlow Digital. Both of those won 2016 Must See 'Em Awards, so congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Just drill down into those products a little bit and tell us a bit more about them.
So FreeFlow Core is really is the core of our platform, hence the name. Okay, so this is really about automation, and this is really about making it easier for people to produce jobs, all the way from getting the job into the shop all the way out to the back end through it. So there's some real basic and standard stuff like imposition and pre-flighting, but the beauty of this is you build these workflow once and then you can use them over and over and over again. So really it automates the process and really improves the productivity. So FreeFlow Core has been around for about 3 years now, and we continue to make it better. We continue to add modules to it. And last year we added the cloud version of it. So for those customers that might not have an IT staff, right, or don't want to invest in servers and hardware, we'll do that for you. So what we've done with 5.0, one of the components of it is the very, very base model of Core is now available in a cloud offering. So it is a very inexpensive solution, and it gives them a lot of power to use as a SaaS or as a cloud offering. So that's really the big thing on FreeFlow Core 5.0. There's some other components that we've made to as we continue to evolve and make it better.
And I suppose that FreeFlow Digital is kind of like it's an entry-level product in a way, isn't it? Or it can be an entry point, I suppose, is the better way of putting it, for a business that maybe hasn't got a software workflow to date.
Well, FreeFlow Core can be, yes.
And FreeFlow Core can be, okay. And I just wonder, are you seeing more new businesses take up the opportunity of installing a software workflow? Do you think that software is having an expanded role in a print house these days?
Well, I definitely think so. And I think what we're seeing is everybody has a workflow. It could be really simple, it can be very complex, but if you don't have one, you're not getting any jobs out of the shop. So what we're seeing is, especially with Core, because it's a scalable modular system, our small and medium-sized printers can get into a workflow solution and not have to spend a fortune to do that. But it's also powerful enough that it can drive our biggest customers that are doing 20, 30 million impressions a month on continuous feed devices. So it's a very scalable product, and it doesn't matter the size of the customer, we have a solution for them. And that's one of the things that a lot of our shops, our customers with 1 or 2 presses have always said, well, I can't afford this, or I don't know how to do it. That's why we're trying to simplify it, offer the cloud version of it, and people also are understanding the concept of automation, because you want those printers printing, as we talked about, you want those jobs getting into them, and they want to do a job once. They don't want to have to do rework. So that's really the promise of the workflow that we have and that we're driving with FreeFlow Core.
That's brilliant. So bringing it back to the show, obviously we're at EXPO 2016. What do you think are going to be the main takeaways for attendees this year?
Well, I mean, so certainly from workflow, as we said, it's automation, it's productivity. On our booth we're featuring a couple of inkjet devices up front and center. One a narrow web roll fed roll the sheet, the Rialto, and then the Brenva, the new cut sheet one. And so our customers who already have products, they don't want to change their workflow. So we are working to make sure that our workflow enables them to take those jobs off what they might be currently using and transition them to the new engines. Because once again, customers don't want to change their workflow, they want to continue to use, and they want to enhance what they have, or they want to solve their pain points that they have. So that's really the message. There's been really good traffic, been a lot of interest in our offerings, and so we're excited that Core won a must-see 'em. We're also excited about Digital Publisher winning a must-see 'em, and this is a new offering, not a new offering for us, but it's a new offering for a lot of our customers to understand that this is the way that you can produce e-documents for your tablet that you're holding, right? So I can add video, I can add audio, I can add animations to that, and it's another revenue stream besides print for our printers. So that's what we're really excited about with Digital Publisher. We just came out with a couple new feature sets, a custom storefront, so you can have all of your different publications in this custom storefront and just select it. And also for our higher education, our mobile course packs. So college kids are always being told they have to buy this many books and this course packs, but we know that generation wants to consume mobily, right? So with a tablet or on their Mac or whatever. So with our digital course pack offering, we now offer that in a completely digital format that a lot of higher education institutions are taking us up on. So it's real exciting.
Okay, that's fantastic. Kevin, I hope that your great time at Graph Expo continues for you and for Xerox. Thanks very much for coming to talk to Printing News.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers.